Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, Myska Plays Games. For those that are new here, welcome, and for those that are returning, hello there. So for the last week and a bit, I went to visit my friend, Chris the chat guy, as you guys have seen from previous videos. So while I was there visiting him with Skippy, as you guys know, Third World Ping, we ended up going there for surfing. Not that I had any time to surf because I was also remote working, and then basically went down there also to spend time with Chris as well as photography opportunities. So on the weekend we actually ended up going to the Birds of Eden in Plettenberg Bay, which I definitely recommend you guys go check out if you ever come to South Africa. So I managed to actually catch a African fish eagle on my camera, which I'm really super stoked about. But anyway, if you guys want more information about that, check out my channel Myska Creates. A link will be below in the description. Anyway, so we have come here today to witness story time about Galloper Thompson. So without further ado, let us go. Somebody's causing an awful lot of ruckus over at the Looming Tower Isle. You have Groove? Really? What Groove? I'm pretty sure it's one of your friends. My friends? Why would you think it's my friends? Therefore, I'm holding you officially responsible for making sure it stops. Okay, let's just see who's this friend of mine that's causing this ruckus. Where's the Isle again? Ah, yes, the Isle. Tower Isle. That place with the big tower, and it's on the Isle. And by the way, I still have not unlocked most of the portals. Apparently they should be unlocked for the last week, which is kind of pointless for the mechanic, but anyway. Okay, what can I help you? Okay, you're the registrar at Galloper's Keep. You record the arrival of new ghosts, keep them orientated and such. So of course I can't leave even for a moment because, well, you never know when someone might turn up. Galloper's Keep is a perfect home for ghosts, but some of the spirits get restless and long to visit their former homes. Understandable. At Halloween, when the veil between the living and the dead is lifted, they wonder. If they don't get back before the portals close, they'll be unable to return. Ooh. A few of our residents are cutting it close. If I give you some information on them, will you help me get them home safely? That's really sad if they actually get stuck in the portal, because then they're wandering spirits stuck to the human plane. You wouldn't believe how many books I've read through. Journey? What journey? I just have to pack this one last book and then we can go. The lead on Galloper. Okay. We know somebody stole Galloper's memories, but why would they do that? What is there to gain? It got me thinking, what if the somebody actually did something to Galloper? Something bad, something they didn't want him to remember. Suddenly, it all made sense, and all the anguish, anger, and regret I was sensing around Galloper before. It wasn't simple blind rage, it was the feeling of revenge. Something must have happened in the past, 900 years ago, before he became Galloper Thompson. Back when he was just Gunnar. At first, I started searching the archives for any descendants or relatives of Gunnar Thompson. When that failed, I turned my efforts to the Jarl and his closest allies. Then a familiar name popped up. Magnus Steinar. It's been said that Gunnar Thompson broke magical runestones with the help of a stone mason by the name of Magnus. We know that the ghost of Magnus still wanders Jorvik to this day, and the last time he was seen was in the Stonecutter's Vault, in the Valley of the Hidden Dinosaur. Let's go see if he's still there. Okay. Do you remember what we learned about Galloper Thompson last time? I could do with a reminder, actually. Wonderful. So, Galloper Thompson, then known as Gunnar Thompson, was a valued and loyal soldier to Jan Jarl nearly 900 years ago. Legend has it, Gunnar betrayed the Jarl, or the Jarl simply believed Gunnar had betrayed him. One way or another, Gunnar ends up shackled, shamed, and sentenced to execution for treason. As the Jarl's soldiers came to capture young Gunnar in Morrigan's stable, a fire broke out and the whole building burned. Her squeals of anguish, I can still hear them. This was where Morrigan died, engulfed in flames in anger for the loss of her companion. Ooh. Gunnar lost his best friend, his relationship with the Jarl, and his position among the soldiers, all in one fell swoop. I cannot imagine the anguish and betrayal he must have felt. Shortly after this, Gunnar was taken to the town square for his execution. He faced insults and mockery by the gathered crowd, but still he went with dignity and without fear. As the axe fell, the cheering of the crowd soon turned into shrieks of horror. Gunnar's headless body stood up once more. This was when the true extent of his curse became apparent to those around him. In the ensuing panic, Morrigan, now black as the night and adorned in flames, returned to her companion's side and the two rode together. They have been haunting Jorvik together ever since. Galloper, Thompson and Morrigan, unchanging and eternal. We all know this because Galloper's memories had been shattered, spread across Jorvik and lost to him. Who could have done such a thing? Even more questions were raised when we spotted Morrigan and followed her across the Forgotten Fields. We saw her meet up with a mysterious figure in Devil's Cap. This figure revealed Morrigan's name and returned Galloper's memories to him, but we were too far away to see who it was. Since then, I have done some research and a lot of thinking, so let's go and find Magnus in the Stonecutter's Vault and continue to unravel this mysterious story. Oof. Ah, there we go. Ooh, mysterious cave. I don't remember seeing this cave here. This is new. Okay. Wow. This is new. Alright, I meant to ask, do you remember what we learned about Galloper Thompson last time, or do you want a reminder? This place is definitely chillier. With flowers on the floor. It's rather weird. Creepy. The Stonecutter's Vault. Isn't it amazing? I can feel the magic in the air. Okay. Magnus is... An oozing pile of ectoplasm lies on the ground where the ghost of Magnus Steinar used to be. Okay. Ghost goo. Big Apple. Magnus clearly isn't here anymore, but maybe we can track him. Let's look for clues. Yes. Let's do some mystery clues. Oof. I feel like Scooby-Doo and the Adventures. Only thing is I'm missing a head. Small stone figurine. Okay. Apparently that's a clue. Wow. Okay. Scraps of an ancient bridle. What is here? Ooh. What was in here? Oh, there. Green tinted brick. Green roof tile, horse figurine, and an old bridle. These must be hundreds of years old. Can we deduce where Magnus might have gone by studying these three objects? Okay, a green tile, horse figurine. Maybe Jorvik? Kept a memento of his past. Yeah, detective agency. Yep. Mystery van. What's that over there? I just saw something? So what? Well, that's creepy. The horseman. Is he talking about Galloper Thompson? Why would he think we're Galloper? I hope not. Let's see if we can assure him of our good intentions somehow. Oh god, they're giving me shivers! Oh, it's per Galloper. Oh! There's Galloper! He's coming! Or going? Am I supposed to chase this guy? Where's this thing going? Ah, can't even catch up to this. Creepy ghost, did you stop running away from me? Okay, big ball of mist and golden sparkles. Woo! Okay, that was weird. Ancient looking amulet. From a piece of string tied around a gemstone. Herbs are braided into the string. It smells of sulfur and it's covered in a slimy substance. Ew. See a witch up there. Oh. What the fuck just happened? Maybe the question isn't where, but when are we? This place, it meant something to me. I lived here once, long ago. The Headless Horseman, no, Gunnar, he was there also. I did something terrible. Whoa. Dude. I love how this is like a creepy memory. What did you do? Okay. Creepy memory's gone. Ooh. Okay. Let's go talk to him. Forging of a tool. Okay. Right. Then the ore. Okay. Heat the iron. Alright. I picked up the hammer next. I worked on the anvil for hours. Cool. Heated metal. Forging this tool, perfectly crafted to shatter the most sacred of stones and splitting through the most hollowed of trees. I need to shatter magic. Okay, the legendary splitting maul. A powerful tool imbued with the magic of 1,000 unharnessed horses. It never misses its target. Runamar, that's what I called it. Now the runestone. Go to the runestone. Here. There it is. Wow, I didn't know this existed. Don't make me remember. Okay. Right. The final blow. So much pain, so much guilt. I spent the rest of my life and on death, trying to pay her pain for what I did. I can still feel it, the runestone crumbling underneath the heavy weight of Runamar's blow. I wielded it once, but never again. The shattering of the Jorvik stable runestone. I can't believe we just witnessed it. I suppose I should thank you for helping me remember, though I admit I didn't really want to. Alas, holding these memories is an apt punishment for my actions. I do not deserve to forget. Is there anything you would like to know? Well, 1,000 things I'd love to know. Nobody knows where the Runehammer is today. It was last seen with Gunnar. However, Galloper Thompson does not appear to wield it now. Perhaps it has been lost to the ages. Okay. I forged the great splitting maul, Runehammer, at the behest of Jan Jarl. He wanted a tool to destroy the mystical runestones, which could be found all over Jorvik. For some reason, these runestones seemed to bother him. I happily accepted the mission. I wasn't concerned with what that tool was used for. I was too preoccupied with the thoughts of working with such wondrous magical materials. I had never seen anything like it before. How could I resist? Alas, I could not pass the great honor of being given such a mighty task. Now, Runehammer is my greatest regret. Runehammer, created for the sole purpose of destroying magic, imbued objects, was given to Gunnar Grimson. He used it to shatter many runestones across Jorvik. With every runestone, he seemed to lose a little part of himself, until one day there was nothing left of him. That's when the horses arrived. Morrigan, he called it. I believe Gunnar, or shall I call him Galloper, ended up the way he is today because of me. Without my splitting maul, he would never have been able to destroy all those runestones many lifetimes ago. So that is the story of Magnus Steinar and Runehammer, the splitting maul. Do you still have the amulet from the presents we chased off earlier? Mind if I take a closer look? May I hold on to this for a while? It seems vaguely familiar. Magnus, if this is from whoever was stalking you earlier, it didn't come from Galloper Thompson, that's for sure. I think we've learned all we can from this place. It looks like we're leaving with more questions than we arrived. I have an idea of what this amulet might be, but I'll need to be sure. I'll find you when I've confirmed my suspicions. Did you see that trailing blaze of green fire that just whooshed by? Whew! I wouldn't want to be whoever he's hunting. I've never seen Galloper in such an agitated state before. He's practically on fire, more than usual. If you're fast enough out through the portal, you might catch a glimpse of him in action. That noise. Ooh. Oh, who's he after? Let's follow the scorch marks by Morgan. Oh, there he goes. What's over here? Oh god. What are you doing here? Oh my god. That was close. We could feel the heat of Morgan as they rode by. Oh god, he's after you. I know, this is completely out of the blue. Here I am with an ethereal being hiding in the bushes from Galloper Thompson himself. Yeah, I think I deserve an explanation. You know that amulet you found earlier? I knew I had seen something similar before. It was clearly very old, like 1,000 years kind of old. Coincidentally, the same age as this guy right here. It makes for a great detective story, actually. I found him by tracking the amulet. I recognized the gemstone, druidic in origin. Combined with the herbs braided in the string, it led me straight... Linda, there's no time for your blathering. Galloper's bound to return at any moment. Don't forget who came to your rescue, Broderick. Actually, he's right. We should move. Broderick has a hideout nearby. He claims it's safe from Galloper. I never agreed to bringing two of you. And a horse! Oh god, you're glitching out. You're freaking glitching! Turn right. God, this dude's mumbles is giving me the creeps, and it doesn't help that Linda's freaking glitching the F out. What the hell? Turn left, turn right. Continue in this direction. Okay. Left. Turn left. Oh, it's this hideout. Huh. Okay. Isn't this somebody else's hideout already? We're in a semi-hostile co-living arrangement. Okay. Whatever you say, dude. We should be safe from that monster for the moment. Now, to make sure I remain safe and sound, let's talk. So as I was saying, before I was rudely interrupted, I found Broderick by following the clues and investigating the materials and origins of the amulet he left behind. Broderick is a druid from ancient times who lived in the same time period as Gunnar and the great Bjorn Jarl himself, yet conveniently remembers nothing about them ever setting foot on Jorvik. He's not quite like other druids I've met before, though. Unless I come closer, something doesn't feel right about him. I sense he's hiding something of great significance. I think he might be missing a piece of this puzzle. Why was he following Magnus? Why is Galloper hunting him? And why does he claim not to know of Gunnar or the Jarl? There are just so many questions he won't answer. Questions we need to find answers to. I'll keep him busy. You go look around the hideout for something unusual. You'll know it when you see it. Everything is unusual in this place. What's this? Green memory fragment. Okay, he was obviously thrown. It looks like he can't get up. Right. Another memory fragment. Where are you hiding, bro? Where's there? Ooh. Another one. Okay. Swallow it. That's not what you think it is. I mean, gee, how did they get there? Alright, you little punk. Yeah, because you know what punk is in that time, not the frame. But maybe because you probably learned it from the new, I don't know, someone else who's cohabitating, hostile, whatever. I'll tell you everything you want to know, but you've got to help me in return. Information isn't free, you know. Oh god, why does that sound familiar? Okay, he's been looking for me for a long time. He just didn't realize I was the one he was looking for until recently. My mistake, I got careless. He wants revenge, of course. You see, Galloper, he's cursed. He cannot die, but he cannot quite live either. He's in a state of constant torment. A fate most befitting his ill deeds. Someone had to punish that destroyer of runestones. It was me, I cursed him. Split his soul into 3 in the name of Aideen. One part of his soul he kept within himself. The other 2 parts, well, who cares where they ended up. However, Galloper becoming a ferryman of souls, most unexpected. The fragments Ooh, there's an ominous presence there. The fragments you found in my hideout, they're only some of the memory fragments I've stolen from poor old Galloper. Why did I steal them? Isn't it obvious? I knew he was looking for revenge. He was coming ever closer to figuring out the truth. I had to make him forget. I had to cover my tracks. Then you came along. Now you shall help me. I hate to interrupt, but is anyone else feeling the chill? Oh no, Galloper must be outside. What should we do? I have to act fast. If I close the door, Galloper might pass us by. But Broderick has done some terrible things. Do I really want to save him? I could make some noise to make sure Galloper finds us. Frick. Okay, now they're giving us a choice-based. Okay, well done, well done. You obviously saw my video, or maybe you didn't. I don't know, but in this case, you have given us the very difficult decision. Should I be the bad guy and just let... Well, actually, it's come into question of whether you are a good guy or a bad guy. Galloper could get his revenge on Broderick, but then Broderick could have a second chance. I want to see what happens when he gets his vengeance. Whoops! Oh dear. That was creepy. I don't know what to make of all of this. I wonder where Galloper took him. Poor Galloper. A state of constant torment, having his memories taken from him, lacking a whole soul. I couldn't imagine a worse fate. I know he's done unspeakable things, but still, I can't help but feel sorry for him. I wish we'd know more. Where are the other pieces of his soul? How did he become the ferryman of souls and the master of the keep? And Broderick, what has become of him? What will Galloper do to him? There's more to be told in Galloper's story, but for now there's nothing more than we can do. For Galloper or Broderick, the veil between our realms is closing. You should head back to see Casper, see if everything is okay in the keep. I think Casper's still a little bit irritated with me about the noise from my camp. You're back. Everything is so nice and peaceful without that Linda person, huh? Galloper seemed to be in a particularly good mood upon his return. Well, good might be an overstatement. He seemed resigned, calm. Must have been a successful hunt for that lost soul. Pfft, poor fella. Now that all is back to normal, I can feel all the portals in the keep straining to open. They're bursting with anticipation and power. What do you say? Should I nudge them the last bit and open them all? Or do you enjoy the challenge of doing it by yourself? I do not! No, let's open the portals, please, for God's sake. Done. Oh God. I was not enjoying the portals being closed. And by the way, soul shards will not be next year. So I'm not sure. We're just gonna keep collecting tokens. We'll have to wait and see what happens next year for Halloween. Okay, so apparently we can actually light the candles around here. Ah. I don't know the significance of this, or like what does it matter, but I'm just gonna light all the candles anyway and see what happens. Oh, that's irritating. They turn all off after a while. Okay. Alright guys, that is all for this Halloween event, which is kind of dismal. So I think this year of the Halloween event 2022 has got to be one of the most disappointing. The only thing that was really cool about it was the fact that we got to do Galloper Thompson's story. So I guess we'll have to wait until next year for the continuation of his story, and let's just hope that they do not lock the portals next year and actually at least give us the option to say, do you want a challenge or you don't want a challenge? Because I would prefer not to have that challenge. Thank you very much. I literally had no time for the last like 4 weeks to unlock any of these portals because I have a full-time job, another part-time job, I have got my businesses that I run on the side, as well as horses to look after, so I do not have time. Like students who don't do anything, sure, they have lots of time. They got a freaking load of time on their hands when they're not studying or partying. But working people? No. Anyway, Thanks for coming through and watching, guys. And to support the channel, don't forget to comment what you liked about this Halloween or hated about this Halloween, and like, subscribe, and share where you can. Your support helps this channel to grow. Until next time, keep it real and enjoy the gloominess of this Halloween. Bye for now.